You know, imagine... imagine this whole thing is over, you come home to your business, and you're thrilled to see that everything's still standing and okay.
And then you go inside.
And you find that someone has very purposely just knocked everything down.
Hello, we are back.
For more Devil May Cry 5.
Woohoo!
And apparently this time, we get to play as... Is he named V because it's the 5th game? Like the Roman numeral?
You know, I never thought of that.
Is that what's going on here?
I mean, I assumed he was named V because...
He had a vendetta?
Well, that, and also, like, there's rumors floating around that he's somehow tied to Virgil.
By the way, he did have white hair earlier when he used those powers.
I rewatched that clip. Yeah, so he's probably somehow Virgil adjacent.
Virgil adjacent, that makes sense. But V for 5, oh my god. So, what happened last time? Last time, Nero got to see a naked lady for the first time.
He did get to see well,
he touched a naked lady for the first time.
Not for the first time, like he's with someone.
Yes, but very specifically, lady.
Not specifically lady.
Yes, he touched naked lady for the first time.
You know, I could have done without that, like, slow pan up her body. Like, we already got that she was naked.
I thought it added a lot to the plot.
You're such an asshole.
I play this game for the plot.
You don't even know the plot.
No, I don't. Shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Okay, so the first time we played, I got stuck by a wall. The next time we played, I got stuck...
On a cliff?
By a river.
Yeah.
Like, apparently I can't swim. What is going to stymie us this time?
I don't know.
Probably a bad poetry grade.
At this point, yeah.
Judging by how this is going.
Oh, it just feels like 10th grade English all over again.
Kitty!
Kitty!
Okay, so he's playable.
V can use his pet demons to escape damage.
But he won't be able to use this strategy when they are out of action in stalemate, so be careful.
What's that move in Pokemon where you can, like, swap for a...
Oh, Volt Switch?
Not Volt Switch. With, like, the doppelganger, like, doll thing.
Substitute.
Substitute.
Yeah, he's using Substitute. Except his Substitute looks nothing like him.
We have a minor errand before we reach Urizen.
I must collect my dry cleaning. You can't put leather in the washing machine.
Yeah, he would have to do exclusively dry cleaning,
especially
wouldn't
with,
he?
like, all of those leather pants and the blood.
I mean, you are fragile at the moment. Wouldn't take much to wipe you out in a sticky situation. I'm just saying that running away is okay. It's always okay to run away if you're not up for it.
He who desires but act not breeds pestilence.
Okay, Chris Angel.
So it is written.
Alright, Mind Freak, let's see how this goes. See, even your bird is annoyed at you quoting poetry. And his whole thing is nevermore, so...
What was that Neil Gaiman quote? Say nevermore. Fuck you, said the Raven.
So, okay, and yet again...
Kitty's got, like, demon tentacles.
Yep, and triangle remains the best button in the game. Shadow can't finish off dying enemies. V has... Oh, come on!
You're a Panther of Death. You can't, like, deliver a final 2 hit point blow.
Okay, so triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle. And eventually it will die. So he's really weak, and that's why he's using...
Oh, let's check out the graffiti when it...
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Is that graffiti just saying Jewish?
I'm so alone, the apocalypse has come. I want memes!
Nero. Wait, go that way.
Okay, one sec. Okay, so I can... Oh!
Yeah, does that graffiti just say... Oh, devilish. I thought it said Jewish.
It looks like it says
Jewish.
Someone's very proud of their heritage. In like a very atypical way.
Well, what if it's like some subtle form of protest for like how Catholic-centric this game is? Because Jews don't believe it. The Jewish / Jews, I can say that because I'm Jewish. We don't believe in hell.
You're Jewish.
I'm half Jewish. I was raised enough Jewish to know what Judaism is and how it works.
Use Shadow to evade attacks. This will allow for a faster and wider range of movement. R1... Okay, so it's just the dodge roll control. Except sometimes my bird picks me up. If you can do that... You know, I'm beginning to think the king is a crutch.
You know what I realized last night? When we were playing V and we were making all those heavy metal band jokes.
Yeah.
We left out My Chemical Romance.
No, we didn't.
We didn't?
No, that was like the first one I made after Slipknot.
Okay.
That he's just wandering around, wondering what happened to My Chemical
Okay,
Romance.
that's right, yeah. My memory is not what it used to be back when I was a scrappy youngling.
So, okay, let's go over the official list of what bands V likes.
So Slipknot, MCR, Evanescence, Nightwish, Within Temptation?
Within Temptation. Is he a fan of Panic at the Disco?
Probably. Fall Out Boy.
You think? With all he looks.
He's a little goth for Fall Out Boy.
He looks like he thinks Fall Out Boy fans are cute.
Like casual?
Yeah, like filthy casuals.
Like filthy casual. Yeah.
How about Camelot? Does he listen to Camelot?
Listens to Camelot. What about Black Veil Brides?
I don't know them.
Oh, you don't know Black Veil Brides?
Nope.
Oh, they're fun.
Dream Theater. He definitely listens to Dream
I'm gonna
Theater.
play you some Black Veil Brides. It's very much in that reign of, we're at war and I'll go until your heart stops beating. Like, it's very...
Have I heard that song?
I play it a lot.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
But-
so you can jump that high, and that cane is a lie.
So, fun fact about Black Veil Brides is, I have a lot of fun facts, is that one of their main albums was inspired by the main singer's grandmother, who he was very close to.
Isn't that how My Chemical Romance also worked?
Well, My Chemical Romance got started after 9/11.
Yeah, but that song Helena or Helena or whatever,
Yeah.
isn't that about his grandmother?
It might be. I have yet to confirm that, but I've heard tell of that.
So what we're coming to the conclusion
Is that
of,
all glam goth rockers are really close to their grandmas.
and that apparently my musical tastes are close to this individual's. Gambit, I am an X-Man!
Please do not try to do the act.
The what?
The act.
Oh man, dude. Mon ami, I have nothing.
Yeah.
I've got
Don't
nothing.
even.
I'm closer on road with the sugar.
Hey, sugar.
Hey,
Well,
sugar.
Nico kind of sounds like that.
Yeah, okay, so we've got Rogue and Gambit.
So,
But can they touch each other? They were a couple at one point in something, weren't they? Rogue and Gambit?
I do not know enough about X-Men to comment on that.
I think they were. Whoa, sick move.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think I'm just gonna start going up to people with canes and
It's cute
expecting
how they
that
think
they'd
we
be able to do
It's
this.
cute how they think we respect traffic codes even in the
Descended.
apocalypse. It is cool how they're mixing up the playable. Like, in 4, both Nero and Dante were playable. And that was fun. So I'm glad they're kind of, you know, keeping that going. Fabulous.
Ooh. Meteor swarm!
What was that? Zeta Flare!
Yeah. We'll
yeah.
fill the devil trigger gauge. You can summon a nightmare by pressing L1.
So yeah, V is definitely Virgil adjacent. Well, like in the Ninja Theory Devil May Cry game, which I played.
To play?
Well, I played a demo at Comic-Con and I didn't like it, so I at least tried it before I decided I didn't like it.
I feel like this Panther only listens to me sometimes.
But Dante in that game dyed his hair black. Was like the thing.
Is that game linked to this one at all?
Not really.
So they basically decided that was an out-and-out failure.
It's kind of like, you know how there are some Dragon Ball Z movies that are not canon anymore?
Yeah?
It's kind of like that.
At least we get different music.
Yeah. Maybe each character has their own, like, attack theme.
It certainly sounds like the sort of thing this guy would listen to.
Yeah.
Your demon pets will stop moving if they take too much damage. Keep an eye on their gauges in the upper left-hand corner to see how much vitality they have left. These demons recover from stalemate by themselves over time. So it's called stalemate when they're knocked out.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
You know, I'm looking forward to Pokemon Sword and Shield, and it looks like this game is giving me the chance to play Pokemon early. That's all this is. Griffin, I choose you!
So are you gonna play Sword or Shield?
Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out more about the difference first. At the time of recording, all we know are the starters, of which Score Bunny is the best.
Yeah, let's be honest here, Score Bunny.
Like, the starters are truly average, but Score Bunny is the best.
If I decide to play Pokemon Sword and Shield, I will have Score Bunny as my starter.
If you decide.
I mean, for me, like, Black and White, and I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble for saying this, Black and White was the best one.
I think I should go around expecting people with canes to be able to do this. Because this game has shown me they can do anything.
No. I mean, like, they can do a lot of things, but heavy acrobatics is not something you should necessarily expect.
You can't use the cane as a crutch. You must free your
I will
mind.
not allow him to gain any more
I mean,
power.
maybe in the Matrix. Purple Orb, that's new.
Well, it's just for V. Because, you know, other than black, his second favorite color is either purple or red.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure that white is anywhere on his list. That must be why
But
his hair
white. Yeah.
is black most of the time.
Yeah.
Have we been here? Can we use ladders?
Can we use ladders? Try it.
No, but we can double jump.
Because why not double jump when there's a perfectly applicable solution right in front of
You know, imagine... imagine this whole thing is over. You come home to your business and you're thrilled to see that everything's still standing and okay.
you. And then you go inside.
And you find that someone has very purposely just knocked everything down.
It's the apocalypse, man. Anything goes.
Chaos. Okay, what's... Ozone? Smoke?
Is it like Kingdom Come?
I don't know. Someone really wants memes. I think that might be... Except the M is right there.
Oh, Omen. It says Omen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
That does look like it says...
That's what it says Jewish, right?
Yeah! Oh, that's an interesting image. So, how much of this graffiti did he do before we came here?
What if there's a graffiti minigame?
You mean like, oh, what was that? Infamous?
Infamous, yeah.
This is your misery.
Infamous was fun.
Yeah. I particularly liked, the last one that came out. It was really short, but they did a better job with the main characters because...
Yeah, but like, if you're gonna... I don't mind short if the story is concise and well done. Like,
It was.
Like, Portal was 2 hours.
So I've got a control for reading my book, and apparently it's giving me a score of A. Excuse me, sir, I am reading. Oh! Oh, is that how this is?
You hate literature!
You Philistine. Oh. Oh. Oi! Oi! Raven! Raven, come on!
That's so Raven.
That's so Raven.
That's so Raven. That show was good. I missed that show.
Was it?
Yes.
Hasn't she kind of gone off the deep end?
What do you mean?
I don't know, I'm just... Every time I hear about her nowadays, she's saying something weird.
Raven Simons?
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't really kept up, but there was like a reboot of That's So Raven. What happened?
Human blood is the source of his strength. I must cut off.
By killing all the humans.
Yeah, okay, so are we about to see, like, V do something really screwed up? Are we going to find the last bastion of humans in this town and just murder them?
We must destroy humanity to save it from itself.
Die.
You know, I've heard worse ideas. I mean, let's face it, humans just are not doing a good job currently.
No, we kind of suck. Although, like, then every once in a while you get, like, a Mr. Rogers. And I don't know, it gives you hope. Or a Bob Ross, or a Terry Crews, or a...
Those are a little too far between. Few and far between, yeah.
Yeah. I still get thrown off. So there was, I was getting ready to cry because I saw an article headline that was cut off. And it says, John Mulaney confesses to ... And I'm like, oh god, no. And then it was like, confesses to never seeing some movie. Like...
Yeah, in this era...
In this era...
Do you think they did that on purpose? Was it clickbait?
It might have been clickbait. Well, but like he had that interview where he was talking to, he had like a health scare, and he was gonna tell his wife about it, and he's like, I need to talk to you about something serious, and she's like, what did you do? It's like, no, I might have cancer. Oh, thank God.
I'm definitely button mashing, and it's still getting the job done. Look, a van.
We can use the van.
Apparently we can't. No one left us the keys, which is a damn shame.
Does V have a driver's license or a permit?
I don't know. V, I think, thought it was too mainstream to get your driver's license at 16.
Or maybe he just grew up in Maryland where the driving laws are terrible. For the record, getting your driver's license in Maryland is like the worst ordeal.
Which is why you didn't do it.
Oh, I tried. I got within like, I think 12 hours of my license, and then I moved and my permit expired.
Okay.
Because I needed something ridiculous, like 80 hours, and then 40 of them had to be like with a certified instructor.
Speaking of getting certified, I think a certified doctor needs to take a look at that.
Yeah.
It's your turn. Yeah.
Does that? It does.
It looks like she's Jewish,
It does.
which kind of makes me really happy because it's a subtle, you know,
Is it though?
fuck you to how Catholic-centric this mythology is.
Do we really want more things associating Jews with the devils?
Yeah, fair point. You know, when I was in
Seen the devil, help us.
oh my god, I don't know if I told you the story.
Oh, hey.
Nero! But speaking of Jewish people and devils, I was commiserating with
That's a weird segue.
well, I was commiserating with a friend who's Jewish about having to go to a certain small town for work, where a certain warehouse is located for a certain big box store I will not name. And she kept getting stared at because everyone was checking the back of her head for horns.
No.
Because she was, yeah. Because apparently the local pastor had said all Jews have horns, that's why they wear yarmulkes.
Are we sure that they just didn't watch Borat and take it too seriously?
I mean, maybe.
I'm not sure I'm not sure I believe you on this one. Like, I am not optimistic about humanity, but I'd like to. I don't know.
Well, it was what she told me, and based on we've worked for the same place, or we've subcontracted for the same place, so I wouldn't put it past them.
Why do people keep interrupting me when I'm trying to read? I need to read my book. I have a very important assignment in the morning that my lame parents are gonna get all pissed at me if I don't do.
And I just want to read Catcher in the Rye for the 50th time. The saying goes, Catcher in the Rye is a good book, but if anyone tells you it's their favorite book, you run.
That sounds accurate.
Slice them.
It's sort of like Fight Club and Rick and Morty. Like, they're good things, but they've got a fan base that sort of spoils it for everyone
After
else.
that whole Szechuan sauce thing for Rick and Morty just made me... I stopped telling people I liked the show after that.
I think a lot of people did, and it's a shame because on the one hand, like, yeah, these people behaved badly over a show.
Well, and they also kind of missed the whole point. The whole point of the Szechuan sauce was to show that, like, you know, the inanity of the universe. Like, just how pointless everything is. And there was like, Szechuan sauce is the god liquid, and went nuts for it.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to give them credit. I don't want to say maybe some of them got it. But I do want to say that, you know, some of the clips that went around looked like they were from people who might have, like, developmental disorders.
Yeah, maybe.
And I didn't want to judge them too quickly, you know?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I just decided to stay out of that whole thing. I didn't want to judge or comment or anything, but I just felt really bad for the McDonald's staff who had like no idea what was happening.
Ooh. Oh, okay, so this is
Neat hog. I never liked this guy.
this is what these things grow up to be.
Dumb as a box of rocks.
Significantly
It's not even
less
messed
cute.
with this guy, V. He can't even leave the Clyphod anyway. Just a Clyphod parasite. Uh-oh.
He is very slow.
Do you bite your knock thumb at me, sir?
Very straightforward individual.
Not in this lifetime. As the air to a bird, or the sea to a fish, so is contempt to the contemptible.
What?
Are these actual quotes from things? Because they're using quotation marks, but are they just things he's saying? Is he quoting himself?
If the fool would persist in his folly,
If the fool would persist in his folly, he would become wise. What? V is an interesting idea for how to do a character, like with the controlling his pets, but
I'm just gonna sit here and feed my birds.
yeah, I'm left feeling less in control. Like, I think it'd be better if we periodically just take over the Panther or the Raven and do it that way.
That'd be cool.
Because a lot of the time I feel like I can't position them how I want them to be.
Yeah.
By the way, are we gonna shove this whole guy into the yeast infection?
I don't think we've got the manpower for that. That's gonna take at least like a crew of 6 and a forklift and permits and...
Here's a better question. Is he going to be alive as we do it?
That remains to be seen.
Okay, so I can read. Do I heal as I read? Is that why I do it?
Not seeing your health. Oh, I think it increases your mana or whatever that bar is.
Oh, how do I do Devil Trigger? I think I just did it. Okay. Because my bar went away. And now we're actually using the cane. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, so does the cost go up as this goes on? That's actually kind of a...
That's a good mechanic. It means you don't rely on it too much, you know? Or it's an incentive to not have to deal with
Yeah, it's not a hard limit, it's just... I like it. That's good.
it. Yeah. We're here.
Mate.
Here's Johnny.
So, like, I'm causing these lightning bolts. It's weird because I'm definitely in control of them. I see how it works. But when I move the camera, you know, it follows the guy who isn't doing much. Oh, how'd I get up there?
The cutworm forgives the plow. What do you say?
I feel like this guy read some internet blog on how to be sexy and followed it religiously and has not yet figured out that it does not work.
Oh my god, do you know who he reminds me of?
Who?
Howard Wallace.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to unsee that.
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, that's not good at all. That's not good. Well, hey, wait, where are you going? Are you running away? That's not a good sign.
I'm afraid then that's a little bit more than I can take on right now.
Is he dying?
He's certainly not well, which is why he's got the cane. But I think they probably could have accomplished everything they wanted to do by just giving him a light cough that occasionally he would look down at his hand dramatically for and say, I'm running out of time.
Yeah.
That would have done everything necessary.
I need more time.
Because that cane, he's not actually using it.
No, it's stylish. Look at the stylish points.
Yeah, no, he's everything's for the style, including those damn sandals he's wearing.
He uses the cane the same way Fred Astaire used a cane. You know, when he would dance.
Did you notice his sandals? He's got really bad, like, fake Jesus sandals.
Oh, I didn't see his singles.
Slipknot, cane, poetry reading, bad Jesus. With a lot of tattoos. Alright, so on that note, I think that's it for Mission 4.
Yeah, so join us next time for Mission 5, I guess?
Yeah, let us know what you thought of it. For once, we did not get horribly stuck, so I am very, very proud of us.
Yeah, me too.